And I'm dressed to cool and John British of myself. Don't get too close, get you down.
Hey YouTube, I'm Steven, and guess what? I'm officially an uncle. Well, I've been an uncle for like almost 5 years now, but I just became an uncle again, so I'm like a level 2 uncle. My older sister had a baby boy last Thursday, and as far as I know, everything went okay, the baby is perfectly healthy, and all is well in the world. Now for the next order of business, I just wanted to let you guys know that I might not be posting videos as frequently. Right now I post one video a week, but it seems like the weeks just keep flying by, and by the time Friday rolls around, I have no clue what I'm going to talk to you guys about. I started making videos as a way to cure my boredom and give me something to do, so as soon as I start putting, deadlines and due dates on it, it becomes more of like a chore, and that's the last thing I want. But don't worry, this doesn't mean that I'm going to stop making videos. All it means is that if I have nothing interesting to talk about, I might not put up a video that week. But I'm going to try my best not to skip more than 2 weeks in a row, so don't worry. Anyways, the world is full of insanely stupid people, and working in a warehouse that you don't even need a high school diploma to get a job at, I encounter a lot of them, daily. Now for the past couple of weeks I've had to work with this immediate supervisor, and he is on the definition of a power trip. He was promoted to the lead hand position from the position that I'm in right now less than 2 months ago, which means he was doing the exact same shit that I'm doing and someone else was telling him what to do. I generally don't have a problem with authority, but if that person is being unreasonable or I feel that they don't deserve their authority, then obviously I'm not going to respect them. By the way, my job is to watch boxes come down this conveyor belt and then I sort them onto their specific skids or pallets and then I scan them. These boxes come down the conveyor belt non-stop, so if someone pulls you away from your line for even like 10 minutes, the whole thing gets backed up and then the line shuts down and then everyone's staring at you like wondering what the hell you're doing, and it's just bad. On my first day, this guy barely told me what to do. Every time I had a question, he would just like point in a general direction and grunt. It was so useless. So he puts me with this experienced lady for like 20-30 minutes for a quick training session, and then the very next day, he pulls me away from my line to give me like his version of the training session, which takes like an hour, and this whole time my line is getting backed up with boxes like non-stop. It's ridiculous. By the time he finally let me get back to my mountain of boxes, 2 more people had to come over and help me. And that reminds me of another thing that this idiot does. This lead hand will come over and pull you off your line while it's busy and ask you to wrap skids until he tells you to stop. Then he'll come back an hour or 2 later, ask you why you're not taking care of your line because it's full of boxes, and then he'll give you shit for wrapping skids when there's more important stuff to do. What the hell? Very often I'll take the initiative and work on a line that's completely full, or I'll find like super high stacked skids with boxes and just pull them out of the way. That's about the time when he'll come over, ask me why I'm doing something he hasn't told me to do, and then send me back to my super slow line so I can just stand there and look pretty. I don't get it. I just don't. Like, this guy has some insane fetish with having his rules and orders followed exactly to a T with no exceptions. You could give this guy a huge bag of money and he'll tell you to throw it out, and then you'll be like, but there's $20 million in here. Are you sure it wouldn't be a better idea to just take it? And then he'll just look at you like you're a little 19-year-old burnout and say, are you questioning me? I've gotten into way too many arguments with this guy just because he doesn't know how to talk to people or approach people. There's no positive reinforcement, there's no encouragement. If he's got nothing better to do, he'll literally come up to you and tell you that you're not meeting expectations. I was worried that if I kept getting into arguments with this doofus, that eventually I'd say something that would get me fired and then that would look bad on my resume. So I explained the situation to someone in an even higher position and they moved me to a different part of the warehouse. On top of that, they told me that many other people have been complaining about this guy and they're working to resolve the issue. The thing is, they just promoted this guy to his position, so if they demote him, it's gonna make management look like a bunch of complete idiots. Anyways, you're probably wondering why I'm complaining to you and telling you all this work drama, but the point is, don't put up with bullshit. If there's something bothering you, then you need to stand up for yourself and say what's on your mind. Another key thing is not to take things so seriously. Life is short and every day is different. You can't let what happened in the 8 hours you spend at school or work ruin the rest of your day, or even your week. 99.9% of the time, the people that piss you off in school or work don't have to come home with you. So just try and leave the frustration and the drama at the door when you leave. The last thing you want to do is have a stressful day and then go home and take it out on your friends and family. If you haven't been following my YouTube religiously like you should, you can check out my last 3 videos right here, here, and here. And I finally reached 100 subscribers, so stay tuned next week because I'm going to be posting a very special video. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos and spreading the word over the past few months. Please keep it up. I'm Steven. Thanks for listening to the shit I have to say. Bye.